Now, I want y'all to follow my Instagram, cole.manxx. Follow my Instagram, y'all, cole.manxx. We finna get into it, y'all, alright? 7 signs of an evil woman. Never become this type of woman. You don't want to be her, alright, guys? So, for you women, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of low vibrational women in this third dimensional realm. You know what I'm saying? That propagate the toxic traits upon the narcissism. You don't want to be that type of woman. You know what I'm saying? You want to have the Christ consciousness. You want to be the personification of Christ, right? So you want to be a part of the 144,000. So these type of signs, I'm going to show you got to deviate from these type of women. Number 7, I'm talking about number 7. 7 signs of an evil woman. Number 1, you enjoy hurting others. Guys, this is a sign of an evil woman. You know, you women, y'all don't want to become this type of woman. You enjoy hurting others. You enjoy cheating on others, right? If your man cheat on you, you're going to cheat on your man. Just get rid of that man. You know what I'm saying? Learn your lesson from that man. See, a lot of y'all women, y'all doing evil for evil. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all women, y'all mindset is carnal. You know, it's not acclimated to the Most High. It's not acclimated to Christ. It's based off of the third dimensional realm. You know, the carnal-minded mindset, guys, which is, you know, the mindset of a demonic spirit, which is Satan or a demon, right? You don't do evil for evil, guys. You know what I'm saying? The battle is not yours, it's the Lord's. You know, see, once you have that, when you become the personification of Christ, you know what I'm saying, you'll realize that you don't enjoy hurting other people. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do evil for evil. You know, because you're a part of the 144,000, and God got his hedge around you. You know what I'm saying? God gonna show whoever, you know, hurted you his wrath. Alright, guys? So you women gotta understand, man, when you enjoy hurting others, that's a sign that you're an evil woman. That's not good. You know what I'm saying? That's not a good spirit. No, that's not the spirit of God, right? That's not the spirit of 144,000. So you can't be a part of 144,000 if you like to hurt other people. You know what I'm saying? That's the money. That's not of God. You know what I'm saying? And that demonic spirit, it all works in symbiotic connection with Satan. Alright, guys? Number 2, another sign of an evil woman. Don't be hurt. You lie. Hold on. I put lies. You lie to try to manipulate. This is another sign of an evil woman. You try to lie to try to manipulate, try to get your way. You know, you allow somebody and say a person said this or a person said that when they didn't say that, just so you can get something from another person, right? Or so you can get somebody to supply your narcissism. Or you'll flat out lie to try to protect yourself. To try to make it seem like you're a good person when you are a low vibrational person, right? You got a demonic spirit that's working through you. Alright, guys? So, the Bible says, you know, you must search yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to search yourself first. So, when you telling lies, when you got to lie to try to manipulate, you know what I'm saying? That's not what a real woman does. That's connected to the Most High. A real woman that's connected to the Most High ain't got to tell a lie. You know what I'm saying? Because she know for a fact that God hear her lying. You know what I'm saying? She know for a fact that she has to answer to the Most High. She know for a fact that that's not good. You know what I'm saying? That's a sin because it can cause chaos and confusion in people's life. You know, it can cause division, right? Lying, right? So this is a sign that you are an evil woman. When you try to manipulate, you lie to try to get your way, or you just lie to try to protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? You women gotta understand that demons don't dwell in darkness. They dwell in the false light. Alright, so you guys got to understand that. Number 3, guys, you are very selfish. This is another sign of an evil woman. Don't be her. You know, a selfish woman, she'll do anything to try to get her way. You know what I'm saying? You know, even when it comes down to men, you know, she'll, you know, instead of her going to work and working hard to get the materials that she want in this third dimensional realm, she'll sell herself short. You know what I'm saying? She'll let that demonic spirit, the spirit of prostitution, to take over her body, and she'll, you know, let men trick on her to try to get her way by sleeping with different men for material possessions. You know what I'm saying? That's a demonic spirit that's working through you, right? This is what the selfish woman does, right? She tries to deceive men, right? That's what the selfish woman does. To try to get money out of men, lie to men, right? To try to get money out of men, right? Or what she'll do is she don't show no support. Right? You want everybody to support you, but you don't support others. That's a demonic spirit, a selfish spirit, a demonic spirit. You know, you got to give to get. That's how it is, guys. You know, a lot of you women, y'all don't want to do that. Y'all don't want to give to get. Y'all just want to get. You want to be selfish. You know what I'm saying? Christ not selfish. You know, God's son was not selfish when he was on earth, right? He took bread and he fed a lot of people. With just a little bit of bread, he fed a lot of people, right? So you guys got to understand that being selfish, this is a sign of an evil woman. You know, selfish women, they're the most dangerous women. You know what I'm saying? They backdoor people, backdoor men, set men up, all this type of stuff. That's an evil spirit. That's not the spirit of God. All right, so a lot of you women, y'all be having all these quotes, Bible verses on top of y'all profile and all this type of stuff, but you're selfish, right? You don't like to give, right? You think everybody owe you. Entitlement. That's a demonic spirit. That's one of the toxic traits upon the narcissism. So you women got to understand that. That's acclimated to a low vibrational demonic spirit. All right? Number 4, you never said sorry. This is another sign of an evil woman. You don't want to be her. You never say sorry. You cannot admit when you are wrong. That's a sign of an evil woman. Evil women can never admit when they're wrong. Even if you catch an evil woman doing something wrong, she'll say, you know what, I didn't do that. Or you catch an evil woman doing something wrong on tape, on camera, she'll say, that's not me. That's a demonic spirit that's working through you, not holding yourself accountable. Strong-minded women that's confident. Strong-minded women that got God in their life, right? Strong-minded women that accept the God through salvation. Strong-minded women that's high vibrational, they can say sorry, right? They can say, God, I'm sorry. You know what? I just sinned. I did the wrong thing. They can admit when they're wrong. But something about these low vibrations, see the low vibration woman, you know what I'm saying, that got the demonic spirit, she can't admit when she's wrong. She can't say sorry. Because, you know, she glad that she did what she did. All right? So this is another sign of an evil woman. You don't want to be her. Number 5, you are jealous of other women. Excuse me, this is another sign of an evil woman. Don't be her. You're jealous of other women. You can't stand to see other women with stuff. You can't stand to see other women win. That's the demonic spirit working through you. That's not the spirit of Christ. You're not being the personification of God. That this is not what chosen women do. That's part of 144,000. Jealous of other women. Putting other women down. Trying to find something wrong with other women. That's doing the right thing. It's sad when you hating on another woman for doing the right thing. That's sad. That's not good. That's not the spirit of Christ. That's not the spirit of Christ. That's not the spirit of God. That's working through you. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta deviate from this type of jealousy. You're trying to compete with other women. You compare what you got to another woman got. A woman tell you she got this, then you say, "Oh, I got this though," and then she say, "I got that," and then you say, "Oh, I got this." You're going back and forth. And guess what? You allow that demonic spirit to take over you from that other woman that's trying to compete with you. Trying to tell you what she got. You know what I'm saying? That's not what a woman that got the mindset of God does. She's not attached to materialism. She's not worshiping materials. She's worshiping God. Right? Brother, the modern... Yeah, that's true. But you guys gotta understand, man, when it comes down to the spirit of jealousy, you gotta get that spirit of jealousy up out of you. And you gotta keep it real with yourself. See, as a woman, you gotta search yourself. That's what the Bible says. You gotta search yourself. You gotta keep it real with yourself. What's up, Trey? This is just facts. And a lot of you women, y'all can't keep it real with yourself. You're jealous, you're envious of other women. You gotta stop doing that. Stop trying to compare yourself to other women. Because it's not about how much materials you have. It's about how much God you have within you, all right? Number 6, you love to create drama. This is another sign of an evil woman. Don't be hurt. You love to create drama. It's a lot of women, unfortunately, they love to create drama because they live in a miserable life. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no direction. You don't have no purpose. You're not trying to level up. So you don't mind creating drama. That's the demonic spirit working through you. Trying to cause division, sowing discord, right? Scandalizing other women's name, making up stuff, lying on other women. That's the demonic spirit working through you. It's sad, but unfortunately, a lot of you women are doing this. Got the spirit to create drama. You don't want that type of spirit. That's not the spirit of God. You know, if you need to pick up a second hobby, pick up a second job or something like that, or go work out or something. Do something that's going to keep you busy. No, it's a lot of women, y'all like to run in packs. I noticed that. The girls' night out. It ain't nothing wrong with being around godly women that's not creating drama, right? But if you that woman that's creating drama, right? You're not that godly woman. You shouldn't be trying to create drama. You shouldn't be trying to create peace. You're supposed to be trying to create love. You're supposed to be trying to create bringing people closer to God. You're supposed to be trying to create unity. The Bible says there's unity, there's strength. This is what you're supposed to be trying to create as a woman of God. You can't say you no woman of God trying to create drama. That's not good. You know what I'm saying? How can you love God, but you dislike your sister that you see every day? The Bible says you are lying, the truth ain't in you. You can't forgive your brother that you see every day. You can't forgive your sister that you see every day. Let's keep it real, all right? So this is another sign that of an evil woman. You don't want to be this. You don't want to be her, all right? Number 7, you enjoy seeing others in pain. This is another sign of an evil woman. Don't be her. You enjoy seeing others in pain. You enjoy seeing other women in pain, other women struggling, right? You never want to help another woman. That's not good. You trying to compare yourself to other women. No, you praying on a woman's downfall. You hoping that she don't get that new house. You hoping that she don't get that new car. You hoping that she don't get her credit at a high credit score. You hoping she doesn't prosper in digital real estate. You hoping that she don't prosper in, house real estate, land real estate. Praying on people's downfall. That's a demonic spirit. That's not the spirit of God. Like I said, you women, y'all supposed to be about peace. Y'all supposed to be about love. Uplifting other women. That's strong femininity. That's strong spiritual godly femininity. When you uplifting other women. All that other stuff, all this stuff right here, it's going to lead you, to down the path of destruction. Right? You the wicked. See, the Bible says the wicked watches the righteous. You watching other women, praying on their downfall. You the wicked one. You not the righteous one. Y'all got to get rid of this type of spirit, you women. So God can bless. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, you don't want to be this type of woman. Trying to deceive men with makeup. Trying to deceive men with your body. That's an evil woman. That's not the spirit of God. It's not the spirit of God. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of you women, I say there's more women making more money than men nowadays. You try to compare your money to a man's money. That's not the spirit of God. Come on now. That's not God. That's living within you. That's the devil. No, happy that you, propagating being a single mother. I don't need a man. I don't need a man spirit. That's not of God. That's of Satan. You're causing division. That's what Satan is about. Division. Separation. You're keeping the cycle going. You know what I'm saying? The single mother cycle. You proud and happy to be a single mother. You know what I'm saying? You trying to prove to everybody that you can do it all by yourself. You don't need a man. That's not the spirit of God working through you. You women need to get it together. Get your mindset together. I'm just trying to help one of you women. Because unfortunately, a lot of you women are doing this. You know what I'm saying? Because you dealing with self-esteem issues, right? So you pick men that don't love you because you don't truly love yourself. See, it's all spiritual. See, the reason why a lot of you women pick men that are toxic is because y'all don't love yourself. So when you don't truly love yourself, you're struggling with low self-esteem, it's most likely you're going to pick someone that's acclimated to where your frequency is. Somebody's gonna treat you bad. That's that low frequency. Somebody that don't love you because you don't love yourself. So you gotta develop that self-love. How you get it from? You get it from God. Right? From eternity. You gotta do the shadow work. You gotta want to grow. Right? So I hope you women got some advice. I hope it helped you out. I hope it encouraged you some sort of way. It's combing them out.